Yo, what's going down, guys? It's your mate Kazza back again here with a brand new video. Today's reaction video, we got top 10 worst NBA players of all time. Now, I don't know who's going to be on this list, and maybe these guys are so bad. I know there's a couple of high draft picks, like number 2 draft picks and that sort of stuff, like Greg Oden, for instance, or Hassim Thabeet, I think his name is. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but let's see who's on this list. Now, like, they have to be pretty bad. They can't be that bad to make the NBA, if you really think about it. By the guy Black9, link in the description to his channel. Go check him out. We're doing so many reactions. We're going to try to do like 3 a day. LaRue Martin, first pick in the 1972 NBA draft. His stats are horrendous. 4 NBA seasons, first pick. That's what I'm talking about. Like, they're good in college or whatever. I don't know if they're college back then, but college, they're really good. Anthony Bennett, he definitely needs to be on it. He is terrible. Look at his stats. You don't see him in the NBA anymore. He's one of the biggest busts of the last 10 years. Let's be honest. He is terrible. The Cavs, they missed out on so much right there. They could have got someone good. I don't know who was else in that draft. Joe Alexander. I've never heard of him, but his stats, 8th pick. Okay, he doesn't look... It looks like more of a shooter, like a 3-point shooter. 2 NBA seasons. It's not that good, but he had to be decent to make the NBA. He looks a bit... he looks kind of fat. 3 NBA seasons for the Nuggets, Spurs, and Raptors. He's never had one single team to stay on, but I've never seen, or not being racist, but I've never seen a really good Asian except for Yao Ming. He's the only great Asian to have had. Jeremy Lin's pretty good himself. Rafael Aguero, I think his name is. 8th pick, 2004 draft. 3 seasons. His stats... I don't know. If I was in the NBA, I wouldn't want to have stats like that. I wouldn't want to be on the top 10 worst list of all time. Keith Kloss. He's got a nice afro, but oh, what the fuck's on his face? 3.9. See, these guys don't play longer than like 3-4 seasons. I don't know what it is. I've never heard of this guy. I've heard of one person on this list so far, and that's Anthony Bennett. Nicholas Tiska. I don't even know how to say his name. 4 seasons. That's what I'm talking about. 5th pick in the 2002 NBA draft. I know I'm white myself, but I'm seeing a lot of white men not being that good. I've been overhyped in college or high school, whatever. Michael Ruffin, I've heard of him. More career fouls than points in the NBA. 9 seasons, and that's his stat line. That is horrendous. That is terrible. More fouls than you've scored points in your career. Ugh. No wonder he wasn't very good. Javaris Crinton was part of a gun incident with Gilbert Arenas. Okay, another time, 2 seasons. These kids could have been so good if they actually weren't so hyped up. Sun Yu, this guy was terrible. I know him from the Lakers. Collected 4 fouls, 2 turnovers, and 5 minutes in his NBA debut. He didn't even average a point, a rebound, or an assist in 1 season. Oh my god, guys, that video is coming to an end, and I've only heard of like 3 of them players. I heard of Michael Ruffin. I know he's terrible. Sun Yu, I've watched him play like 1 or 2 games back in, what was it, 2010. I remember back on NBA Live 10 or NBA 2K10, he was an alright player. And then you got the Anthony Bennett also in there. And you got a lot of old players, but they're mostly white basketballers, which like it's a typical thing because old people are, you know, not really good white NBA players. But who was your biggest factor? Who do you think is the worst NBA player you've ever seen? Tell me in the comment section down below. What should I react to next? Go subscribe, like, comment, and share the video to all your friends. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for 50 subscribers, by the way. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.